and the rest of the other nations. Okay, that's how it breaks down. Okay, but yet and still, he intended for those nations to build up themselves. Okay, but the fact of the matter is, Israel is his chosen nation. Okay, but it's all about division, man. Okay, and one more This is Matthew 25. Okay, and this is the end game. This is the end game, showing you that from the beginning it was about division, and at the end of this thing, which is rapidly approaching, it's going to be about division. Okay, so it is Matthew 25, and I'll start at 31. It says, Matthew 25 and 31. It says, when the Son of Man, and the Son of Man being who? Yahweh, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus. It says, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. Verse 32, and before him shall be gathered all nations, okay, and he shall separate them one from another. You see, that's what it's all about, because the sons of men, which are the other nations, have been ruling ever since we fell from power, and they didn't stick to what the commandment of the Lord, which is division. Okay, so that's what the Son of Man, or Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, is coming back to do, to set that division the way that he intended it from the beginning. Okay, it says, verse 31, it said, when the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory. Verse 32, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. Okay, and here's wisdom. The sheep are the Israelites, and the goats will be the other nations. Okay, and more specifically, the goats represent the Edomites. Okay, and like it refers to in the book of Daniel as Alexander the Great being the goat. Okay, let me see. Verse 33, and he shall set the sheep on his right hand. Okay, that right hand representing the right side, or the righteous side. It says, but the goats on the left. Okay, the left hand meaning the wicked side. Okay, verse 34, then shall the king, who is Yahweh, then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Okay, 35. For I was an hungry, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and ye took me in. Verse 36. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Verse 37. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee an hunger, and fed thee, O thirsty, and gave thee drink? When saw we thee a stranger, and took thee in, or naked, and clothed thee? Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of these least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Okay, so there's your division, man, from Genesis, all the way up into the end game. Okay, that's what it's always been about, division. The nation of Israel separated from the other nations, and the nations separated amongst themselves, like we read in the 33rd verse. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Okay, and the goats represent first and foremost the Edomites, and then the other nations. Okay, and that's what he's coming back to do. Contrary to popular belief, he's not coming back to give out kisses and hugs. He's coming to separate the righteous from the wicked, and the wicked, like we read, will be destroyed. Okay, so yeah, that's the basis of it, man. The Heavenly Father and His Son are all about division, not about people coming together being one. He stressed that in antiquity, like we read in the book of Genesis, and he's stressing that now, and he has his prophets out on the highways and hedges pushing that vibration, and that's why we're hated the most amongst all men. But very soon, the Heavenly Father is going to return and redeem His chosen. Okay, Lord willing, we're part of that number. Okay, so Lord willing, that was edifying. With that, I want to say Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakah HaKodash.